Favorite part of dog walking is dog hugs. When you open the door and the dog just jumps up and is like, "What's up, buddy? How you doing?" It's the best feeling in the world. I make films, I make music, I do all that kind of creative stuff, and with dog walking, I'll come home very physically exhausted. Like my legs, don't work half the time. But because the work hours are really 4 hours a day, maybe 5, I can be way more creative with the rest of the hours I have in my day to do what I want. My definition of making it in life is doing what you love for the right reasons and still supporting yourself and the people in your life that need to be supported. It's as simple as that. My name is Nader, and I'm a dog walker. Today we walked Freysa in the AM. In the PM, we walked Carl, Teddy, Ruby, Archie, and Tucker. Beautiful. Got a new collar. Look at you. Like $1 million, girl. Come on. When I was younger, I was terribly afraid of dogs. Couldn't stand them. And basically my best friend had like 5 of them, so kind of getting to know him and being at his house, I really became to get over my fear and then start to like dogs, and now I love dogs. And this is really a dream come true. I get to be outside playing with animals, 5 days out of the week. I moved to New York in August of 2016, and the reason that I moved here was because I got a couple job offers in the film industry, and that's what I got my degree in, so I figured it was time to move. I live in Flatbush, Brooklyn right now. I have 2 roommates. I live in a 3-bedroom apartment. My rent is $700 per month. So when I was working in the corporate side of an insurance company in Philadelphia, I was making about like $50,000 a year. My checks range from about, I would say, the low end would be $600 and the high end would be like $825, $830. So I'm making $400 more a week, essentially, walking dogs. Carl is a tripod. He's a 3-legged dog and has 10 times as much energy as half the 4-legged dogs that we walk. Do your thing, Carl. Doesn't even have to lift a leg because there's no leg to lift. Everyone knows Ruby. Everyone has something to say about Ruby. And it's great and adorable, but it can be a pain in the butt sometimes. The biggest hurdle for me as a dog walker is the fact that we are in Brooklyn, specifically Brooklyn Heights. It's almost entirely tourists. I know that people's reaction is to like make kissy faces and all that kind of stuff at dogs. The problem is that by definition, you are distracting him. So if I have 5 dogs in my hand and 2 of them are looking at you, they're pulling away from the pack. They're all super nice. The other main hurdle would be dogs that like trash or birds, that kind of stuff. We walk a dog called Katie, who may as well have pulled my arm out of my socket because she dove at a squirrel and then a bird. So it was just like yank, yank. Didn't feel good. Paws and Rec is a family-owned business. 3 brothers, their mom and dad are involved. It's a very tight-knit community that I really enjoy being a part of. It's a little weird because we're independent contractors, so like I'm not gonna get a tax return. We have 1099s instead of W-2s. My salary right now is covering all my expenses. I am saving. A lot of my friends always joke around with me like, "Oh man, like if you meet a girl out and she asks you like what you do you just say like you're like a freelance filmmaker or anything?" And I say, "No, I enjoy what I do." Today the struggle was one, Carl and Tucker are next to each other. I wish I had gotten Tucker first instead of Carl, just logistically. Wow, Carl, what did you eat today? Dear Lord. Teddy, who was right over there, bit through his leash for the, I believe, 3rd time. He likes to eat his leashes like me and you eat food. I am extremely proud to be a dog walker, not because of the kind of job it is or is not, but because of the way that I was raised and the way that I believe the world works. If you are paying your bills, you could be anything.